concerns is this facility is just a block or so away from 3 different schools. It's just across the street from a senior living facility, and the city says they just weren't aware of the plans or even given a chance to let their residents have a say in the matter.
We found out last week on August 14th when they closed escrow that this had happened.
Holly Andriotta, Lincoln Vice Mayor, says the Gathering Inn didn't file any city permits or required information about the project prior to purchasing the property.
The problem is that they've been working on this for over a year, and they failed and purposely did not bring us into the conversation, did not include us in any of the negotiations.
In a statement from the Gathering Inn, they say in part the Gathering Inn was required by the seller's terms to keep the real estate activities confidential until the close of escrow, which happened on August 13th, 2024.
Is a seller allowed to do that?
I would think not. I mean, there might be reasons for it, but in our perspective, when you want to move that kind of facility into the middle of our town next to schools, the city should be part of the conversation. And that's what's frustrating, the lack of transparency, the broken trust, and the fact that we have no opportunity ahead of time to address our concerns with a facility like that.
The former assisted living facility will be transformed into a medical respite. TGI says that it will not be a shelter and outlines a medical respite as a facility that helps unhoused patients recover after hospital discharge under medical supervision.
I would rather have them at a facility of that than on the street.
I just feel like it's a need in Placer County in general that these homeless people do need a place to go, so I am comfortable with that.
Mixed reaction today from those in the community. A petition to halt the project circulating online, already receiving over 1,000 signatures.
A lot of them have been here forever, and seeing that is going to really make some people upset. So I hope that it's able to get out in a constructive, better manner than it is.
The city says they're now legally looking into what can be done.
So it's not like they're going to open it tomorrow, but they're not going to wait. So we're trying to move fast.
The city's other concern is they've worked hard to keep their homeless numbers down, and they say they're afraid this may negatively impact those numbers. Right now, there is no time frame for when this project will be completed. Here in Lincoln, Denny Cahill, KCRA 3 News.